Two apex predators, one built for stealth, the other built for unstoppable force, and neither runs from a fight. This is not a hunt. This is a collision. The tiger is silent, precise, and explosive. A predator that can kill before its target even realizes it's there. The grizzly bear is massive, durable, and relentless. A force that does not stop once it commits. And this fight is often decided before it even begins, because how they meet changes everything. In the first scenario, the tiger sees the bear first. The environment is a dense forest with low visibility and perfect cover. This is where the tiger thrives. Tigers don't fight fair. They rely on ambush, patience, and perfect timing. The bear moves forward slowly, unaware of the danger. Its steps are heavy, its focus straight ahead. Meanwhile, the tiger moves silently, staying low and closing the distance. Every step is calculated, every movement controlled. Then it strikes. With explosive speed, the tiger launches forward in a blur of muscle and claws, aiming directly for the neck. This is not a warning attack. It is meant to kill instantly. But the bear reacts, not with speed, but with enough awareness to respond. The impact lands, claws connect, and teeth snap into place.
A force that does not stop once it commits. And this fight is decided before it even begins. Because how they meet changes everything. Scenario 1. The tiger sees the bear first. Dense forest, low visibility, perfect cover. This is tiger territory. And tigers do not fight fair. They ambush. They study movement. They wait for the perfect angle. The bear walks slowly, unaware. Heavy steps, focused forward. And the tiger moves, silent. Closing distance. Every step calculated. Every movement controlled. This is what it does best. And then it strikes. Explosive speed, a blur of muscle and claws. The tiger launches, aiming for the neck. This is a kill move, not a test. But the bear reacts. Not fast, but enough. The impact lands. Claws connect. Teeth snap. But the bear does not go down. Because grizzlies are built for this. Thick fur, thick skin, fat layers, muscle. All absorbing damage. What would kill most animals does not stop a bear. And now, the fight changes instantly. Because the bear turns. And when a bear turns, everything becomes dangerous. It swings. Massive force. One hit. That is all it takes. The tiger dodges. Barely. But it cannot stay close now. Because this is not prey. This is something that fights back, hard. And now, we enter phase 2, the test. The tiger circles, looking for another opening. The bear stands ground, not chasing, not panicking, waiting. Because bears do not need to rush. They win through durability, through endurance, through power. The tiger strikes again. Fast, precise, targeting weak points. Eyes, neck, underside. But the bear absorbs, blocks, swipes, forces distance. And now, the tiger starts losing advantage. Because the longer this goes, the worse it gets. And then it happens. The bear connects. A partial hit, but enough. The tiger is thrown back. Hard. And now the fight shifts. Because one clean hit from a bear can end it. But this is not over. Because tigers do not fight head on. They adapt. They retreat. They reposition. They wait again. And that leads to scenario 2. The bear sees the tiger first. Open terrain. No cover. No stealth. And now, everything flips. The tiger cannot hide, cannot ambush, cannot control the start. The bear moves forward. Not fast, but unstoppable. Every step closing distance. The tiger backs off, looking for angles, but there are none. And now, the bear charges. Full commitment. Mass. Speed. Force. The tiger has one choice. Dodge or die. It moves. Fast. Avoids impact, but cannot counter effectively because there is no opening. And now, it becomes survival, not dominance. And this is where the outcome becomes clear. In open combat, the grizzly wins. Most of the time. Because size. Because durability. Because one hit changes everything. But in ambush scenarios, the tiger has a chance. A real chance. If the first strike lands perfectly. If it hits the neck. If it avoids the counter. But that is a small window. A very small window. And that is what makes this fight insane. Because both can win, but under very different conditions. So who wins? In most encounters, grizzly bear. Too big, too strong, too durable. But never count out the tiger. Because if you do not see it first, you already lost. And that is what makes it terrifying. Because this fight is not about strength alone. It is about who controls the first moment. And in that moment, everything is decided.